Hi guys, here we are. It's 8 o'clock, ready for BluBom night number 2. And guess what? I have been crazily changing my setup again, so you guys will get to be my little guinea pigs. Hi Penny, good to see you. As you guys come on, please make sure you say hi to me. Hi Sheila, how are you? Good to see you guys. I'm going to do a little quick test run as people come on. I need to test something and see if it's going to work. So let me give this a little test. Be patient with me for just a second and let me see if this is going to work for me. So I've tried something new and I don't know. Oh, let's see. Did it work? Product found. No, it didn't do that. It's not supposed to do that. Uh-oh. I think I'm going to have to put my little cursor in there. Let's see if we do that this way. Nope. No. Oh, there it goes. But I have to touch it. So here's what I'm trying to do, guys. So I'm trying to get really smart and be able to not have to type my numbers in. But unfortunately, I have to do a little bit of a live to test it. So we're going to try with the gun today and see if it works. Somebody noticed my allergies are better today. Yes, they are. Oh my gosh. 2 days ago, it was pouring down rain. Now, the day before that, it was like 60, 70 degrees. I was like, oh, here comes spring. And then here came the spring showers the next day. I was not doing well the day before. So yes, I feel much better. Thank you. Good to see you, Miss Leah. How are you? Make sure as you guys are coming on, you're saying hi. And I'll kind of start going over a couple things. So tonight we're going to show the second half of the shipment from BluBom. And if you've been kind of trolling the site over the past 2 days, you probably have seen some of the product, but there's nothing like seeing it in person on the video, isn't it? So you have seen this, but now you get to see it in person. I think we've hopefully worked through that nothing will come up with blank pictures this time. That's a good thing. And if you are new to this, if you look above, I think when you are on your device, you can click on the item that's above my head, and then it will open a screen. If you're on your computer, it'll open a screen on the side and you can add it to your cart, or you can just click and add. I'm working on something that's going to make this even easier as we get down the road, but it's going to take a couple weeks to get set up for you guys. But in the meantime, we'll keep working with this. So if you see something that you like and you want to add it to your cart, you just click it and then you hit add to cart. And then I think over on the far corner at any point in time, you can check out. Now, a little rule about the whole checkout situation. Nothing is reserved until it is actually checked out and purchased. And Jamie, will you do me a favor? I just heard a ding. Make sure that I'm not getting a message from somebody that something's going wrong on the live. So if you could do that really quick. Hi, Ashley. Thanks for joining us tonight. Okay, so just going to check my message real quick just to make sure, because sometimes if something's going goofy, people let me know. So anything kind of silly going on that I know, or am I in good shape? Oh dear, she doesn't know my passcode. Here we go. Let me see. I'm good. I'm good. just Amazon. Just Amazon. Okay, no big deal. Anyway, well, let's get started here. As people are coming on, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the couple baby ornaments. They do wonderful baby ornaments. And they have the little rocking horses. So let's start out with this rocking horse. I'll kind of give you measurements and everything like that. But I love the blues that they choose for their ornaments. They are absolutely a sweet, nice saturated blue. Perfect if you are going to have a friend that has a new baby and you want to start an heirloom gift for them. Or maybe you're a new grandparent, or you have one of your kids are having babies. So we have it in a baby blue. Look at that little teddy bear all hand painted on there. Look at that little crisscross with the beads. And there's the face. I always say the face on an ornament and those eyes can make or break an ornament. Now let me show you the pink one. We're going to test our scanner again. Let's go. Let's see if this works. And it found it. And did it switch? It worked, guys. The scanner worked. Celebrate. I want some confetti. Yay. Okay, so here's the pink one. The pink one has some purple on the bottom. It's actually, yeah, it is like a purple lavender on the bottom, and then you've got the little basket, or what is that thing called? Oh my God, it's a stroller. Durr. My kids are 23 and 25. I'm so past that stage. So now I guess I'm waiting to become a grandma. Not yet, not yet. They've got a couple more years. Okay, so with that being said, so here's the pink one. And this is called, these guys are called just the little rocking horses. And size-wise, they're about 5 inches. So it's a perfect size for any kind of tree. Probably not a tabletop, but would be great on an ornament stand or on just a regular size tree. Because I don't know about you, I have one of those normal 1980, 1990 houses that have, you know, only 8-foot ceilings. So you don't have these nice, gorgeous, tall, lofted ceilings. So you have to put that 7-foot Christmas tree. That's me. Okay, let me show you the couple other styles. They have 2 styles of teddy bears, and then we're going to dive into the other stuff. Oh, this one didn't find. Okay, so let's find this one. It didn't like that one at all. Let's try it again. And then found this one. And let's see if it switches it for me. Let's see. There we go. I made it switch. They've got this in a hot pink and a light pink. And this one has the high lacquered, you know, and this is for that mom that loves Barbie pink, and she wants her little girl to have that Barbie pink teddy bear. Oh, yeah. Hi, Wendy. Glad you could make it today. And Miss Jamie, Wendy says hi.
Hey, girl, hey.
She says, hey, girlfriend. Hey, girlfriend. You know what? You guys are all our girlfriends. We like it. And boyfriends. Where's our boys? Is there no boys with us tonight? What's going on? Where's my men? I love you both. Okay, so this is the Barbie teddy bear. And then we have the blue one. Let me switch. And this one is the blue one. Guys, this is the bomb with the scanner. Oh my gosh, it makes it so easy to switch it instead of me having to type the numbers, and I think it will keep things going faster for you. But I love the little teddy bears. Hi, Sue. Glad you could join us tonight. Look at that high lacquer finish. And look at the little snowflakes on his hat. Too cute, too cute. I'm telling you, if you have a little one, and it doesn't even have to be a newborn, if it's a toddler or something, this is a great little toddler gift. The bears are absolutely adorable, and they've even done them, if you caught the live on Tuesday, they've done them with green and candy canes on it and all kinds of things like that. So absolutely adorable. And by the way, if you missed Tuesday's BluBom unboxing, you can go on the live shopping page and scroll down to the bottom, and at any point in time, you can catch these lives on replay. Now, sometimes you might miss out on something because it will sell out. However, they are there for replay so that you can see them. I do have to activate it because it does take a minute for it to compile. So sometimes it might take us till the next morning before the replay is available. But just a heads up for future reference for these. Okay, let's switch it up, Jamie. Let's go to some classic BluBom. I'll trade you places here. Let's go. Whoops. Let's see if we can scan. That one didn't really, there we go. Didn't clear. And here we go. This is the Arctic Starburst Silver Star. And this is kind of like what you are seeing now. A lot of the free blown, twisted BluBom styles. Every bit of this, guys, this is not a mold. This is not something where they've blown in and crushed it and made it a mold. This is all being blown and twisted and everything all by breath. So check out that reflector there. Look at the layers in there. I love how this is just a tone on tone with the reflector, the silver and the white. There you can see everything reflecting in it. I always love to see that. There, actually, it's just a layered effect, but there's also little reflectors here at the top and the bottom. Hey, Miss Cindy, glad you could make it. I should have sent out a reminder, shouldn't I? Should have given us a 15-minute warning. Love it. So this is the Arctic Starburst, and you're going to see this twisted shape in BluBom throughout their designs. I think this whole star configuration and these twists and everything is very common in their designs, and even in the new releases for 2026, you'll see that there is a lot of star patterns or variations of the star pattern. So this is Arctic Starburst Silver Star. Then, for those that are into Halloween, let's see if I can, I don't know why it worked the one time and now why it's not clearing my UPC, but that's okay, we'll figure it out. Ta-da! And up next, I've got the Witch on Pumpkin. Now, you guys that joined us on Tuesday, you saw that there was some fabulous Halloween. And we even had to work on getting one of the ornaments that were on the stand working, and that is up and fixed. But to add to the Halloween collection, you now have the Witch on the Pumpkin. Check out her face and the details. And look, even on her hat, we've got stars and moon. And you've got the dimensional spiders going all over this pumpkin. Check that out. There is a lot going on her. Yes, and you've even got a wart on her nose. Oh my gosh. Guys, check this out. Look at this really close. It's a raised wart. Look at that profile.
I like the eyeshadow.
She needs to get it removed.
How'd that look at?
Okay, yeah, we need to have it looked at. I think she needs to also have her skin color looked at a little bit. She's a little green. Sunscreen, yes, really. Okay, and then up next, I have got, I'm going to try that one more time. I love this guy. Okay, this is classic BluBom with the big, big buggy eyes. This is the bug-eyed dragonfly. I love this little guy. Now let me take him a spin, and then I'm going to bring him closer because he's full of color. Look at all that color pop on him, and look at his little lines down the back for those details. And then look at how they have used this. The glitter is like a not confetti. This is, yeah, it's kind of like no, it's not an eyelash. It's chunkier than that. It's like a chunky snow glitter. It's a chunky snow. Check this out. Look at, oh yeah, it is definitely iridescent, but it's like a chunky glitter. Let me see. I have to sometimes hold still, so I'm going to walk away from the camera so it can focus on it. There you go. Look at that face. Look at those little dots on that face. Is he cute or what? Look at that. Looks too cute. So, how many of you guys have like the classic BluBom with the buggy eyes and everything? Do any of you guys have any of those kind of BluBom in your collection? This is actually, as I had mentioned, like the style that we started with because it was so different. You didn't see this kind of style, but it was fun. It was vibrant. Yeah, he's a fun piece, Jerry. I think it needs to be add to cart, right? Add to cart. And I don't know that I have a lot of this guy. So anyway, I have 2 of him left. Okay, bug-eyed dragonfly. Penny already has him. Do you love him, Penny? Do you love him? Is he great or what? Okay, up next, let's see. We will stay on this little venture here. Let's see if this works. I think it's going to just add to it. Nope. See, it won't do it if I don't clear that. How did I do that before? Magic. Sometimes you do. Yeah, magic. Do you believe in magic? I'm not allowed to sing though.
No, God no. I'm out.
I'm not good at singing, she says. Okay. Here's the Piggy Pink on the farm. Piggy Pink on the farm. Oh gosh, I love it. So people have classic ones. Here's definitely another one of the classics. Okay, I don't know the last time I met a pig that had pink polka dot bloomers on, but this one does. Check out the pink polka dot bloomers and look at that little curly tail on it.
Is it glass?
It is a glass tail, and it's just a little curly Q. Look at that curly Q on that. And those pink bloomers. Is that so funny? And check out those cute little ears and that face and that big old smile. This is just a super cute, fun whimsy. This is the whimsy side of BluBom. And as far as the bottom, it's like it is more of a pearlized pink on the bottom with a pearlized light pink on the top, and then just a little bit of ultrafine glitter outlining it. Pink polka dot bloomers because she's fancy. Yeah, let's rename this one Fancy on the Farm. How you like that? Fancy on the Farm. We're going to rename it. Do you think they'll care? We'll rename it.
Whoever buys it can call it whatever they want.
Yeah, you name it. When you buy it and you post it, say, I've renamed it to Fancy on the Farm. I love it. Okay, so where did my scanner go? My scanner's here. I have Whimsy BluBoms. Yes. Better name. They like Fancy on the Farm. Well, we're going to get another one that's going to have a crazy name, I'm
I
sure.
feel like she writes stories about everything.
Okay, this is called Piglet in the Meadow. Now, I don't know where you see Piglet because this is definitely not like Winnie the Pooh Piglet, because this is a fancy floral piglet. But check this out. I think that this is kind of like a hippie throwback Partridge Family. Oh, Partridge Family. How's that theme song go?
Partridge pig.
I don't remember. Partridge Pig. Oh my God. Yeah, sing it, Jamie. Jolly Jamie's singing. So we've got the partridge in the pear tree. Oh wait, we got an owl on the back here with flowers. Check this out. Oh, but we've got that curly tail. And look at the curly tail here. It's all glittered. Oh, sorry, you can't see what's going on down below, but I wiggled my butt when I did that because it was glittered. Jamie just looked at me like, what are you doing? I love it. Okay, so you've got this floral, yeah, and you've got a purple flower on the nose. Okay, they just had fun painting this one and just kept adding things to it and figured somebody will love me. So this is Piglet in the Meadow. And to give you an idea, I mean, these are great sizes. Like this one is another like 5-inch one. So good size, great size, fun size. And guess what? If you like it so much, well, my hand's not flat enough, but you could set this one on a flat surface. So, okay, let's take some Halloween. Love this guy. He is super cool. Okay, let me clear that real quick. And there it goes. And up next, we have Pumpkin Mischief. Do you know, I get excited on the craziest things. And this little scanner helping me to get these to show is just rocking. I love it. I know. Tech nerd. Okay, now I'd rather play with my ornaments. So up we've got Pumpkin Mischief. And this little guy has a clip-on. He's a clip-on. But look at his little curly Q stem. And his one eye closed and one eye open looking at you like, what's going on back over there? I love it. And on the back, you've got the leaves going up. And we don't have any spiders on this one, but we have a good fun mouth on it. And I just think that this is an easy little clip-on. You know, we all need clip-ons for our Halloween tree. I like the little curve on his stem. So this is Pumpkin Mischief. Okay, so why I switch over boxes, I want you to put in the comments what has been your favorite piece so far that you've seen. We still have probably another half to 2/3 to go. But what's been your favorite so far? Want to know, have you liked, and it doesn't have to be from today. It could be from the first show or this show. But what's been your favorite you've seen so far? Mr. Pigs? You like the pigs? Okay. Let's see why this one comes up. And I know that there's delays here, so I always kind of have to be patient for things to come up in the chat. So hopefully nobody's snoozing and everything. I'm waiting for my chat to catch up and everything. But while we're waiting for that to catch up, I hope I'm not putting you to sleep. This is Frosted Elegance. I love this. Once again, we're going into the time frame right now for the design types that BluBom is putting out. They have done definitely a double reflector here with the spiral twist, but I love the mix of the enamel finish here that we have with the super, super shiny. Oh, Cindy, I love the parasol. I saw that you grabbed that one. Wait till you see it in person. You're going to love it. Look at this. This is also something that I see a lot with BluBom is that they use a stone in the center of their reflectors. And then you've got the beads going around here. So let's just take a spin. Will there be a DeCarlini show? Oh, without a doubt, there will be DeCarlini shows this year. We have to wait for shipments of them. But yes, without a doubt, you will see DeCarlini. And we will definitely make announcements. So this is Frosted Elegance by BluBom. Now, let me keep with that style because I have another one that I think Gigi and Jerry were talking about the coloring on it. And I have it. So let's switch to it. The snowman with the reflectors. Oh, I love the snowman with the reflectors. That was from Tuesday. Let's see, switch. Yeah, this one is called Sapphire Majesty. Can you do a jingle? Guys, listen, I will be doing shows on everything that comes in. So when I get my shipments in of Jingle Nog, and when I get my shipments in of Huros, and when I get my shipments in of DeCarlini, and there's in Chronics will be coming in. Let's see, Old World, DeCarlini. Who else? Oh, there are some lines that are going to be coming in this year, guys, that you don't know about, that are going to show up this summer, and they're going to be surprises. And you're going to see some new stuff that you have not seen in the States, because that's what we do around here. We bring in things that you have maybe not seen here in the States and had access to. So with that being said, let's jump back here to the Sapphire Majesty. Look at this piece. I love this deep blue with, yeah, it's a cobalt blue with this tealish blue, and then just a small interjection of white, but then finishing off with that gold. I mean, this is elegant, and look at that reflector. You've got a deep reddish orange with that gold so that it kind of looks like it's on fire. I mean, but look at this. Is that gorgeous? I'll come closer so you can see it.
Every one of those colored shapes are beautiful.
And perfectly shaped. Absolutely precise and clean. I love this blue one. And I think when you put the two, you put the other shapes together with it, that's gorgeous. And yeah, you can see how this reflector just is stunning. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, let's go this way. Love this one. This was from last year's introductions. And I bet you some of you guys have this one. Love this one. But I like to feature this. This is called Pink Sunrise. Love the ice finish on this. And then you have the whole ombre with the contrast in between the gold and that hot pink. And then you've also got not only the contrast of the colors going on, but you've got the contrast of the paint finishes, because you've got a high shiny lacquer that's going on in the flowers and the diamonds up next to that ice finish. It just gives you like so much dimension. Look at those flowers. And there's even little glass beads. See those glass beads? Right there, and right there, and right there. Look at those glass beads. I mean, I love this piece. And you've got a super sharp point there. This is a gorgeous piece. And I know, yeah, Penny, you've got it and it's on your tree. It's stunning. It demands to know that, hey, I'm here. I'm here. So, okay, let's switch. Let's see here.
Didn't you show the peppermint candy one?
I did. We have, so this design that I'm bringing up next, which is the Santa on the poinsettia reflector. Santa on the poinsettia reflector. He is using a shape that we saw earlier in the last show, where it is the small Santa on top of a reflector ball. But yeah, they have changed up the finish, and this one is very, very classic Christmas with the poinsettias on it. And I'm going to come close on the poinsettias once we take a spin. And also size-wise, oh, come here, come here. Size-wise, we're about 6.5 inches. But I want you to see the painting. And you see the glass beads there for the holly balls. Berries, holly berries, thank you. But look at the painting, how they have done so nice on the poinsettias. And then look at the face on that Santa.
He got a poinsettia on his hat.
Yes, he does, Miss Jamie. The question she had is does he have poinsettia details on his hat? And yes, he does.
Like a chrome hat.
Doesn't that look good?
Yeah.
Love that. And you've got that matte finish right there on the ball ornament. Gorgeous. So that is Santa on the poinsettia. Let me switch this. Love the details on that. You are right. There's great details on that little guy. Yeah, we're in the blues. We're in the blues. We're going to go back to sapphire. Wait till you, yeah. She's talking to me like she's never seen these. She's like, look at this reflector. But look at that. Look at how gorgeous that blue reflects on there on that silver. And then wait till I'm going to come in on the detail that I really love about this. The painting on this is absolutely incredible. Very clean, very precise. It's like a modern Polish folk art, though, with the flowers and everything. They've kind of modernized it where it's just a single color and everything. But yeah, it's very simplified. But yet it's elegant. I mean, look at that. But here's what I really love is this diamond type cubing that they've done on the bottom of this ornament. Because it's not just a diamond shape, but the actual shape of the base is diamond. So it has like this extra dimension going on. I just think, look at that. I think that is such a cool detail. And look at that reflector. Look at that silver. That is gorgeous. Now, I know that we've had some pieces, and I think I still have 1 or 2 pieces. I think this is also in like a classic red and gold, if I recall right. I'm not.
Yeah, there is one out there.
It's a red and gold.
That's the last one.
This is the last one of this blue one. So, yeah. If you love this blue, you better grab it. Ooh, check this out. Look at that. Look at if you put these guys together. Nice combination. Okay, so let's go and do a little bit more Halloween. I like this guy. He's fun. Hold on. Okay, so this one's just kind of a fun. This is like the biggest candy corn. I mean, I don't think you could eat this candy corn, but it's the biggest candy corn clip-on that I've seen but I just think it's super cute. You know, I like my clip-ons, so I always like to feature that. So you've got a clip-on candy corn. And guys, did you look at the price on this? I mean, hey, if you do a Halloween tree, this is a do not pass up. Because look at that. Do not pass up. Where can you get a European, made in Poland Halloween glass ornament for that? Don't pass it up. You've been notified. So there you go. And then we're going to go to this next little goofy one. We can't figure out if he's Count Dracula or if he's a devil or what is he? He's just, you're going to see when I pull him up.
Tell us what you think.
Oh, yeah, I want to see what you think, because this is another one that they were probably painting late at night and got a little goofy.
I love the shoe.
So, but he's super fun. Little Devil in a Tux is his nickname. And I'm going to show you something really fun. So let's just kind of like stand him back, because he's very, very animation-like with his little horns. He's got his purple head. And look at these shoes. Check out his little tux shoes there. And look at his little tux coming down. See how you can see his little bow tie there? And he's got his little beads right there, excuse me, for his jacket. But here's what I think is kind of funny is he's got these like little sweat beads that are on the back of his head.
Nubs.
And yeah, they're kind of nubbies, but it's like, what is he sweating about? He's just kind of very goofy looking. And if I can even catch it, I don't think I can catch it. But yeah, there it is. So can you see the glisten in his mouth? It's like you can see the sweat dripping down his face and on his mouth. He's just, yeah, he maybe that's what it is. He's hot in HE double hockey stick. Yeah. So that's where he is. Don't get, they're making fun of me because I wouldn't say the word. Okay. My mom is watching. I have to be good. I have to be good. Okay, switch me boxes. Let's keep doing Halloween. We'll keep doing this Halloween. We'll keep going crazy and weird too. Okay, crazy, weird Halloween. Here we go. We had to talk about this one too. But that's okay.
Don't mess up his name.
I'll try not to. I got to get him to scan first. There he goes. Okay. So here's the funky part. He's called Upside Down Jack-O-Clown.
Yes.
Say it right. Upside Down Jack-O-Clown. I don't know if he thinks he's a jester, a clown, a pumpkin. We don't know. But he's just kind of tripped out. And he's got these crazy little green and orange balls around his head. And he's got these vines. He's just kind of trippy, to be honest. Look at this. He's got his mouth with all his little teeth cut out. And he's upside down. And look at this. Look at his witch feet. Like he's got witch feet with clown and diamond bloomers. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then his socks don't even match. Oh, he's the kids of today. Their socks don't need to match. It's the cool thing not to match. He's the new guy on the block. He's pretty strange. But you know what? I always suggest put some odd stuff on your tree, because if your tree is predictable when you go around, they say, oh, that's beautiful. But when you're walking around and you see something like this and they kind of like, huh? Or there's other things that we've seen on trees that we're like, That was interesting.
Happy is healthy.
Keep it interesting. So put things like this. It becomes conversation starters. Okay, so let me show. Oh, okay, we have like 3 more Halloween in this box. So I'll definitely show all the Halloween first. Do we have any Halloween people in the house tonight? I know Travis was here with us last time. I don't know if he was able to make it this time. But do I have any Halloween people in the house? Any? Well, Wendy, duh, Wendy's mom's. Wendy's here. I know that. Okay, so Charms and Spells Witch. Yeah, there's Wendy saying, yep, love this girl. Charms and Spells Witch. Check out where she has the black cat and the pumpkin sitting on her lap. And he's got something about putting funky colors on the lips. Last witch we saw had green lips. This one's got black lipstick. But look at the little striped shoes and socks coming out from underneath there. And you've got, even the pumpkin has a face with the vines. It's super, super cool. And you've got a really, really fun, like this purple is pearlized. So it's just really, really jumping when you actually spin this. And it kind of makes that witch glow.
Can you show the spider ring?
The spider ring. Oh, the spider on her hand. Okay, yeah, check that. She got a spider on her hand here. Yeah, no spider there. It's right there crawling up to the broom. That's funny. Look at the little cat sitting there on the lap. And there's the face with green eyeshadow. Green's not my color for eyeshadow. Okay. No. This one's because it's Morawski.
Oh,
you mixed up the boxes.
whoops.
That's Morawski. Okay. I know it's cool, but we're not on a Morawski today.
Sorry.
That's okay. I know you liked it, so you wanted to share it. Okay, but we're going to stay on the Halloween. Okay, so we saw the zombie owl last time. That was kind of like weird. Well, we got the pumpkin fangs. We've got pumpkin fangs here. So we have vampire teeth with these big buggy eyes. And then, of course, vines growing all over it. Now, this is kind of like the pumpkin that can't decide what it's doing. So I think if you're into kind of like gory and crazy type things, this might be up your alley. But he's definitely kind of different and strange, but perfect for that kind of funky Halloween. I think if you end up with zombie owl, you need to get pumpkin fangs also. So now, we don't have any other Halloween here, do we? Except for the stands. Okay, we'll show the stands. Because of where my setup is, I will... Oh, okay, yes. Let me show that one last Halloween. Because the stands, I want to wait until this is cleared. Okay. Oh, and you've got the hat. We have a lot of Halloween.
Well, you told me to pick. Remember?
I love this piece. If it will scan. There he goes. Okay. Up next, I've got the black and white spider lollipop. Love this guy because it's got the dimensional spiders. They went through a phase that when they were doing the Halloween, they did these dimensional spiders and they look really good on it. But this is that classic Halloween cake pop that they did in Halloween colors. It has little glitter chunks of kind of, it's supposed to look like sprinkles, I think, like cake pop sprinkles. And then, of course, your little spiders and ants crawling on it. We have to count the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does that make it an ant or a spider or neither? Who's the people that know?
Away.
Yeah, put biology away.
No singing, no science.
That is the black and white spider. And then up next, and I've got one more Halloween I'm going to show you, but then we'll have the stands on down the road. Okay. Oh, it's an ant. I've been told that's an ant. Okay. We don't know if he thought he was doing a spider and he actually made an ant. We don't know. That's why we question.
Oh, I see.
Okay, I love the name of this. Witchy Hatitude. Witchy Hatitude. I love it. And this hat does have hatitude. Look at how fun the decoration is across the top. You've got these flames going up the top. You've got this creepy, crawly scrolling here. And even on the bottom, you got this psychedelic dots of like the Halloween colors of orange and purple and green and black. I mean, it's like, woo! I love witchy hatitude. And of course, you got the little buckle there. So super fun witch hat. Yep, sits flat. So it sits flat on a desk, on a shelf if you're going to do a display. Size-wise, you're talking 5 inches, good sizes. Unlike some of the new ones right now, when they get to like 8 and 9 inch tall ones, woo, big, 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 big. Okay, so let's go. This one definitely, I could see that this could be Halloween, but at the same time, I could see that this just is out all the time. I love this guy. This is Fairy Owl. Love the colors on this guy. Yes, my first vibe is Halloween, but at the same time, when I start to spin him and I see that blue and that red on him, yeah, I get the candy corn vibe, but at the same time, because they've added that blue and that red into him, it just looks like it's very striking colors. I mean, even his chest is, a bright red, and look at how they've used the glitter to do the feathers. Yeah, he would be a great fall owl. I love this guy. I think he is super, super sweet. Size-wise, he's a great size. He is 3.5, maybe 4. So great, great size on him. That's Fairy Owl from BluBom. And then I haven't done that tree. And then I've got everything else. Yep, I'm good on that.
Okay.
So let's do our little Asian inspired tree. Love these tiered trees. We have a couple different styles of these tiered trees. And actually, we had one that was similar to this, but the bottoms are different from the one that we had last time. But this is kind of very Asian inspired with the colors, with it being more of that tannish beige with that red. And just the red is very, very bold against that black. So I think that's just kind of why we keep feeling like it's Asian style. So this is a 3-tier Christmas tree, Asian style, and it is 6 inches. 6 inches. Okay, let me go this way. And then we've got the curly Q.
Is that what that's called?
No, he's just, I like his little curly Q hat. There he goes. This is Peppermint Pete Snowman. Get around there. Look at that face. Look at his little curly hat, all twisted up. And look at how you've got that classic peppermint twist going up with a little bit of accent on the stripes of the white. Look at that profile. Look at that carrot nose and those eyes and that face. Too cute. Too cute. Take a little spin from a distance. Size-wise, hold on just a minute and I'll measure him. Look at his little holly leaves right there. He size-wise, Jamie, is, you know what? You got out of getting mic'd up tonight. She kept me busy so I didn't mic her up. Oh, paybacks. I'm going to get you. I'll get you. He is 6.5. He is 6.5. 6.5 for the peppermint snowman. Okay, so let me scan. Okay, I'm going to need 2 hands for this because she's brought me the stands. Hold on, let me get it brought up first. There we go. Okay, here we go. Now remember, guys, we've got the fairy lights in this. Hold on. Yeah, the fairy lights are not included, but I want to pull it back. Check this out. Isn't that cool? Oh no, you can totally see the fairy lights. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off of here so that I can bring it closer for you guys. So all the coloring that you're seeing in this is being produced by a set of multi-colored fairy lights that we have put in this piece. So that's how you're seeing it. So now here you're going to see it's just a battery pack with some fairy lights put in the back of this. You can see all the display. Yeah, this is definitely a cat themed one. But look at how it glows on that. Now let me take this out because here's the cool part about these. So the cool part about this is you can display it with the fairy lights and let it show like from the front, or you can display it like this so that if you had lights coming from the back, it pushes through and you see it from that. So you can either look into the ball and see the design, or you can use the front of the ball to show the design. So there's many different ways to display this, but without a doubt, when you put the lights in this, it definitely makes an impact. The other thing that I'm going to point out, and we think that this might have been done so that you could put lights, every one of these designs have some kind of like little hole there to stick lighting in. And then I'm going to trade you this. This actually comes with the stand. Does it stand on the stand okay with the weight of the lights? Yes, it actually does stand perfectly fine. The fairy lights, you'll need to buy those separately. I don't know if we have, do we have any that we sell that will fit in there?
Not colored.
Ours are just cleared right now. Yeah. Okay, so we can try a bunch of different things. If you are wondering if there's what the fairy lights would look like if it's just solid white, we can try that and send you guys pictures. But here's the stand for this, and this has cats sitting down at the bottom. And then there's nothing but just the clear green going up. So it's just down towards the bottom. But yes, so you could use this stand separately with something else and use the ball on your ornament. You could put them together. It's really your call. But It is sold.
Different, let us know.
Oh yeah, I would love to see what other ways people use these, because I think these have lots of different ways. I could totally see this being used as a centerpiece in a table, where you put the fairy lights in the center that have like a timer so that they come on at night for you and everything. Yeah, and then do some moss and, you know, some decorations down around it lower. So like, let this be this center focal point, but then decorate around the center, you know, on a round table, on an entryway table. It would look so cool. Okay, so let me show you the other one. Let me get the number brought up. I got to scan it first. And then I got to brace myself as I hold it first, because I got to back it up. Back it up. Check that out. Look at that. So you can see that the color lights really do make a difference on giving you some shadowing going through the haunted house and everything like that. I love this. I think it's the fairy lights. And you know, the fairy lights were a happy accident. We were just literally playing around when we were receiving the ornaments, and we're like, ooh, let's try this. Let's see what happens. And we put it in, we went, OMG. So this is the fairy lights. Let me take it off and I'll bring it closer for you. Okay. So there it is, closer. So for those that can't tell, because of course you're really looking at me from the chest up, I'm doing everything standing today. And so that's why I'm a little, instead of sitting at a table. And so that's why I'm a little shaky with these stands, because I'm suspending everything. So that's kind of why I'm like, woo. But yeah, so there's the fairy lights in it. And then let me take the fairy lights out of it. Yeah, here's the fairy lights that we have in it. So it's just got a little battery pack in there and the fairy lights. Yeah, and they're just wires so that you can, here, hold that for just a second so you can see. So you can just see that they're wired colored fairy lights. A whole bunch shoved together. Okay, so back to the ornament. So there it is from the back and the opening. And you know what else would work in here, guys? Actually, is that you can do those battery operated votives in here also. So you could put a battery operated votive, and then that would put a small little flame in there. I think that that would probably, oh, the flickering ones would be really cool. Yeah. So I think there's lots of different ways. I think you can play with this and change it up and have fun with it. Maybe you do colored fairy lights in one of them, and then you do the flickering light in another one. I mean, you could have a lot of fun with this setup. And yeah, you could do all kinds of different things here. So there, let me come up close so you can kind of see the details there. Love that. And then let me show you, let me trade off with you, Jamie, and I'll show them the stand. There's the stand. And it's got the little pumpkin. You've got the little curves and curlicues going on around the bottom. And then if you were to use this stand, this is about a 10.5-inch stand. So this is a 10.5-inch stand to give you height overall for the whole entire display. And there you go. It is. It's perfectly balanced, guys. It sits really nice. It's not wobbly. And even, will you bring me back the round part real quick? One of the round balls. Because the other thing about the hanger that they use on this is It's a glass hanger. That's our price tag hanger there. But you can see it's a glass hanger at the top. It's not, it doesn't have any cap or anything. It's all made straight from glass. So it's all one glass hanger. Here you go, Jamie. Okay, let's do some spring. Let's do a little bit of spring. We'll do some modern spring.
You can even light up that stand, Jill. It's hollow.
You could put something up the, if it's thin enough.
Yep.
I have so much glitter on my hands right now from spinning those. Look at my hands. They've got glitter all over them. Okay, this one's called Midnight Garden Heart. All hand painted, just a nice contemporary looking heart with flowers on it. And I'll step to the side so that you can see the little curve on there. Sorry, I kicked it. There's the little roses and tulips and the purple flowers. So just a perfect, cute little piece. Once again, this is a great piece maybe for Valentine's Day. You could put it out all year long because it really is nondescript. Or if you did a little spring tree. Keeping in that spring theme. Jamie, I do want you to give me what those two things are in there since we're on spring. Let me switch to this one. Love this little guy. This is Honeybee Blossom. Honeybee Blossom. Too cute. Cute, cute little face. Look at his little antennas. Dimensionally there, all free blown. Actually, I think on this one, I think that this is molded, a molded piece with free blown attached. Meaning that I believe that these, when I look at this design, I definitely see a mold mark right there that you can see that it was a mold, but yet these little antennas and the little stem look like that they are free blown and attached to the piece so that it gives dimension, which is kind of a fun 2-in-1 style to show you that it's not always one way or the other when the piece is made, that you can mix free blown along with molded pieces.
Looks like the Honey Nut Cheerio bee.
He does look like the Honey Nut Cheerios. Instead of Honeybee Blossom, Honey Nut Cheerio blossoms. So this is Honey Nut. Yeah. No trademarking, no trademark infringement, nothing like that.
You spell nut differently.
Okay, and then
Yeah, you spell K-N-U-T.
wait till you see this. Okay, you guys saw these. We had a different color a while back. And then I was so excited I could get these. I love these. If you do spring, these are pieces you will not want to miss. Or you love stained glass. Check out the Scarlet Wanderer Butterfly. Now, what I think, there's like several things that are super cool about these. They mix the translucent design in it, but I love the super flat pattern that they give, that it feels like a piece of stained glass art. I can almost see being able to hang this suspended in a window. Okay, you ready for this? Watch it. Look at how thin it gets. How cool is that? That's why it kind of feels like a piece of stained glass. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I would hang this down in a window so that the light could come through it. See how that's got the translucent yellow in there? And look at how, I don't have my flashlight. Hold on, I gotta go get my flashlight. Let's see if I...
Give it to me. I'll go get some battery. Give it.
It doesn't work. Okay. Go get my flashlight and it doesn't work. But anyway, you get the idea. You get the idea on that. So this is the Scarlet Wanderer. And then they have a second one. Which is called the Summer Winged one. And this one's got a ton of see-through. Okay, I will grab it in just a minute. Miss Jamie to save the day. I love this guy. Okay, so like, here we go. Okay, it's working. Check that out. See how you can see through that? How cool is that? I love that. Hold on here and I'll pull up the other one in just a minute. So let me pull up the other one so you can see that. See how you can see? Look at that. Imagine the sun coming through that. How it will glisten.
Buy them both and hang them like by fishing.
Exactly. I'm like look at that. Look at those together, guys. Those are gorgeous. Gorgeous, amazing colors. Now, we're going to say that we're on the spring thing, but to me, this gives me the vibe of a winter bird more than spring, but that's okay. This is called the Whiskered Bird. And he just feels, he kind of feels wintry. He feels kind of like he's getting ready. He's like stored everything up. But I think I really like the shape of him. He's just, his big plump round belly and that super straight tail just kind of gives him a fun feel. And just how his wings kind of jut out there. I think he's pretty crazy. So this is the Whiskered Bird, and he is a clip-on, $63, and size-wise, he is 4.5 inches, 4.5 inch clip-on. So this is Whiskered Bird, and I'm doing okay on time. I've been talking too much.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's go classic new BluBom. For you guys that love the ombres, this is Sunset Glow with the twist. You've got the ombre and the ice finish going on here. You've got kind of like a burnt reddish pink coming into this gold. You've got this fuchsia hot pink ball at the bottom of the screen. You just got a good pop of color on this guy. He is super fun. This is Sunset Glow. Sunset Glow. And then,
I love him.
Isn't he cute?
Looks like he's made of coconut.
This is another one that like is just kind of different. Okay, you know, we've done some animals. He's more realistic. This is the Bamboo Panda, and I thought this one is so cute. Wait till I get close on him and you see how his fuzzy fur has been created with the glitter choice that they've put on him. And look at that little face. Is he sweet? But look at how they've used the glitter to make it. No, it's not sparkly at all. He is just, he's very realistic style and just very cute. But I think he is just super sweet. And I think that what really, really completes him is the fact that they did that fuzzy, furry glitter on him And it's even on the bottom of the piece. So everything that's white is covered with that. Super, super sweet. I'm going to show you like 2 or 3 more animals that they've done that are more realistic. Love this guy. You know, because not everything has to be cutesy. Okay, let's do this guy. He's got an original name. His name is Zebra. Very original. We might as well have called him White and Black Striped Zebra. But when you buy him, you get to name him. Whoever you want. But actually, he's very, very well done. Cute little black and white zebra. He does sit flat, so you can hang him or you could stand him. Once again, this might be a great piece. Maybe you went to the zoo for the first time with the grandkids or something, and this could be a piece to commemorate their zoo visit or something like that. Maybe you went to Africa.
No.
China. Oh, okay, wherever you went.
I'm sorry.
That's Panda.
That's
you
right.
Yeah, I was like China.
You switch critters.
I was like, hello. Jamie's got to go back to her classes and study. She's in timeout. But there's your zebra. Size-wise, he is 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches. And then let me show you one more cute little birdie owl. It's a bird. It's a bird. But he's kind of got the owl shape too.
More of a chickadee.
More chickadee. Silver Santa bird.
That's an owl.
So, no, he kind of looks like the owl though to me. He looked like the owl. I know. We're getting tired. We're getting tired. So you got the owl here, but he's just super sweet. He's got the same kind of face as the fairy owl. That, you know, it's just a cute little face. The animals, some of their animals that they've done, they didn't get those crazy bug eyes, and they just have a little bit of personality, but are more realistic looking. I don't know. So anybody know what that says? Because that's not English, but we'll say it says Merry Christmas to you. I don't know. Maybe we need to get in touch with Ags and show Ags this and say, hey, Ags, what does this say? So this is Silver Santa bird. And then my very last animal for tonight, I believe. Yes. I'm okay with that.
Got this little guy.
I'm okay with that. It's the Great Waddler. The Great Waddler. I think his little chest is so cute, how it's ombre there. And I love his flat feet. Let's see if I can get his flat feet showing. Look at his little flat feet. And he's got his little wings coming off there, flaring. He's cute. He's got a cute little profile. Let me get him in the right thing. Look at that. Is he sweet? He is too cute. And super, super perfect size again. Once again, the thing that I've liked about this shipment is there was a good amount that were like in that 5 and 6 inch range. So they weren't gargantuan pieces. Okay, yeah, this is like 4.5 inches. So this is 4.5 inches, the Great Waddler. And he's just a super simple penguin, but all free blown. Okay. You guys loved this guy, or this style of guy that we had on Tuesday. And he got an upgrade today. So on Tuesday, there was one that was called Nubby Nutcracker. And he was a flat little nutcracker. But this one actually has a drop added to it. So you've got your formed nutcracker up at the top, but then you have this little drop that's been added to them. And you've got these little glass stones going around the edges. He's just a super fun piece. Let me let him take a spin. You'll see how his profile gets really flat, just like Nubby Nutcracker. Let me turn him on the back. Love the color palette on here. Lots and lots of color. Kind of a fun, not you know, boring Nutcracker. I mean, he's kind of a fun style. Look at that face. And there's along there. And even on the bottom, you've got the glitter accents there. This is Royal Nutcracker. And then, let me change here. Okay, didn't see that one. Change. Guys, doesn't this work so much better with the scanner? Get excited over the craziest things. This is the Christmas mushroom clip-on. Because we weren't sure if it was a Christmas tree or a mushroom cap or if it was all together, because it had the trunk of a Christmas tree, the shape of a Christmas tree, but then it has this mushroom look. So we're not sure. So it's called Christmas mushroom clip-on. But super, yeah, call it what you want. Definitely great size, 4 inches. This is from BluBom probably about 3 years ago in their style. We tried to bring in this shipment some of the old style of BluBom because some people just discovered BluBom in the past year to year and a half. And so they may have missed out on some of these great pieces. And so we decided that we would bring them back in so that people that may have missed them the first time or didn't know about the line, now's your opportunity.
I like the little candies.
I love the little candies on there. They're just little fun candies, but it's a clip-on. Little clip-on ornament. And then let me do, I'm going to trade you boxes here. While we're on the clip-ons, I'm going to go to these real quick and show them these. I'm not going to bring up both of these styles. I'm going to show you both the styles, but I'm going to just bring up one. And you tell me if that was a bad move the next time. Anyway, this is a clip-on. You've got a little Santa hat clip-on. And it's almost 3 inches. But the reason I was saying that is, I'll tell you what, you tell me if I need to bring up both of them. But they come in 2 different styles. They have the matte finish with the eyelash glitter. And then they have the super glittery, ultra fine glitter with the snow glitter. So it's the same style. This one, can you like put it on my hat? And then this one is the matte finish with the eyelash. Isn't it funny? So look at the difference, like when you choose the glitters and what it does to the ornament, and like the texturing versus the shiny and the slick iridescence. I mean, it's so many aspects change the whole vibe and the feel of an ornament. You know, from having the ultra fine glitter and the snow being dimensional, that kind of feels like a little bit more realistic. And then you've got this matte pearl red with this shiny iridescent. So those are the clip-ons. Once again, look at that clip-on price for a Polish ornament.
Hand done.
Hand done. You can't beat it, guys. So even if it's not going to go on your tree, this is a great gift idea. I mean, you know, if you do stocking stuffers or something like that, keep this in mind. It's not too early to start shopping for Christmas. Okay. Ooh, Secret Santa would be great. Oh, you know, that would be the first Secret Santa gift that I get that I'd like to keep. Because sometimes when they put that silly $20 or $25 limit on the ornament exchange, you know, you're doing an ornament exchange and they go, we have a $20, $25 limit. And then you're like, what can I get that's really nice looking for that? There, you can get them a Polish ornament from BluBom. Anyway, because, you know, we're not always in the good, there is good ornament exchanges, but sometimes when you get together with some of the friends, it's a little bit, you're like, okay. They do candles. Love these Christmas star candles. And I love the flame that they have done on these. It actually looks like it's hot and it's burning because you have more than just the gold. You have the red going in there. You have the candle wax dripping down. Look at that little drip. And all those cute little stars under there. Look at that. They have the styles here with just the colors and the candle drips. But then at the same time, let me switch it. They have hand-painted ones too. Let me show you the painted ones. I showed you the bird one last time. This one's got poinsettias on it. Look at the poinsettia on it. This is the poinsettia glow candle. Look at that. Absolutely love. Look at the twist in it. And then there, they do the same thing with the flame there at the top so that it's got the oranges and the golds in it. Love it. This is the poinsettia glow candle. And Jamie, I just want to make sure that I've got just what's over there on the table left. Yep. Okay. I just want to make sure. So guys, just as a time check, because I noticed that we've been here for about an hour and 20 minutes. We have about 5 or 6 more ornaments. So just as a time check, in case it's bedtime or you have to do other things, or you're sitting in a room so that your significant other is not seeing what you're doing. You're like huddled over your iPad watching. You're giving that's your life. Okay, and then this one here is the star drop. I love this. This is from last year's collection. It's just like the white one that we saw at the beginning, but this one has the classic Christmas colors in it. You have a triple reflector here. There. Look at that ripple on that reflector. And then you have the same kind of rippling going on there. And there's that one again. And then you've got the twist going on the top and the bottom. And you've got the star coming off the designs. So there you go. The back's just as pretty. Oh, this one, I mean, the whole design, it doesn't matter if you look at it from the front or the back. Even if you were to display it this way, it's so pretty. Whether you show the reflector or not, I love it. Will I be showing the Santa with the village scene? See which Santa is. Right next that's, I don't know that that's the one with the village scene, but check the other one. Yeah, check that one. Yep. That's got the church. No. There's that one. I will see. If I don't show it, Wendy, you let me know towards the end, okay? The village scene, do you know the color? It's gray. I think it might be out there. Did I show it on the first show and you missed it? I check and see. Okay. So I've got this whole box. This box is done. Yep. So let's show you this one. This is the one you might No, yeah, this was the one you might be talking about, Wendy. I'm not sure. This one is called the Oh Holy Night. And this one, I love this. This has got the grays in it and everything. So it's a very calm piece. But the church above the town is what gets me on this piece. I'm going to turn him from a distance first. All this is hand painted work on these. Absolutely stunning on this guy. You've got just little hints of glitter on these just to accent the trees. Then I'm going to bring it in close. Let's first look at that Santa face because that's always important. Look how they've added just glitter through his beard. And he's got the dimensional furry fur on the top. You've got the tree with the little star. And now let's actually look at the design here closely. Look at how you've got that pearlized finish on him. It just kind of really makes him shine. Look at that. And I love, let me pull this back just a little bit. Yes, this is the one she was thinking with the church in the town. I love the church and just how they've highlighted it like it's in the evening sky. And the village is all snow-capped. It's gorgeous. Guys, all of these Santas, any of these Santas, he's used the same mold shape, but he has painted them so differently. And he's done them for all the different seasons. I've had him for fall, I've had him for Halloween, and I've had him for Christmas. And every one of them are remarkable on the paint jobs. Let me show you one other style that he has of this that I have not shown. We've had this piece in, and I got it back in because I had the opportunity to get some more, and I know people were looking for this piece. So I wanted to make sure I brought it back. This is the Santa with the Christmas Eve. And like I said, we utilize the same shape and mold, and he uses that snow glitter on him. But here's what I love about this piece. This one's got a lot more color in it than the other one. But you come along and you've got that glitter and that pearlized finish. You see Santa, and then all of a sudden you start to get this glimpse. Look at that. Look at those reindeers flying up over the trees into the moonlight. I think this piece, and I love the cocoa, the mocha cocoa that he's used. It really goes nicely with the reindeers. It's got a cocoa red color to it, so he still feels very, very Christmas. But look at the painting on there. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the reindeers, how nicely the reindeers are done.
Can you imagine him sitting on a spinning, like
oh, he would be so, yeah, like on one of those spinners. He would be cool because, guys, these do sit flat. These will sit flat. So you could make a heck of a statement by putting these kind of like across your mantle or something like that. And like, look at that face. Nicely done. The eyes are bright. He makes you smile. He makes you feel warm. It's like, oh, this is beautiful. The artwork is incredible. This is Santa Claus on Christmas Eve, I think is what it's really called. Okay. Can't reach that one. Let me trade. I am.
You did this guy?
I did.
Okay.
You had to step away for a minute. Okay. So we saw a 3-tier tree earlier, and it was kind of like more of the Asian inspired. Now we go to classic Christmas. Classic Christmas. We got the snow flocked Christmas tree. And this is once again that 3-tier look. You've got that mid-century modern starburst happening on the bottom with stones in the center. And then you have the snow caps coming down each tier of the tree. And those are just little red, excuse me, not red, little clear stones, rhinestones going across to be like little snowflake drops, little dewdrops. I don't know. You call it what you want to call it. If it's a snowflake or if it's a dewdrop. No, on the top part. Oh. Or maybe it's the ornaments. No, the bottom is definitely mid-century modern style stars and snowflakes there. Yeah. But this is the snowflaked Christmas. And then, oh, okay, guys, you definitely want to stick around to the very, 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 very end because there's a little bit of a surprise there. Jamie, yep. We didn't put a count in. What kind of count? For the very last piece. Oh. Go register it, please. Okay. Because I didn't want anything to happen at the last minute because I need to show this. Thank you. Okay. So, showed some of these pieces last time. Let me show you. Oh, it found it. Good job. Good job, machine. This is the quadruple reflectors. There's actually 4 reflectors in here. I showed some of the colors on the first show. Now I'm showing the final color that I have. This is in the red, very Fantasia style, and there is actually 4 reflectors in this piece. All the reflectors are designed exactly the same, but it's 4 reflectors. Look at that profile. So let's turn it there. Very, very Fantasia style design. Traditional folk art type style, but I think what makes these pieces kind of stoppers is the fact that there is 4 reflectors in it. And then if you did not get to join us on Tuesday, I explained the crazy name. In Poland, they don't call these reflectors. They actually call them headlights. So that's why it's called headlights. And then the following, kaleidoscope and red and so on. But that's why it's called headlights. Learn something new every day. Okay. And let me show. We've got 3 more pieces after this, guys. 3 more pieces. Sometimes I can't count. I know, I think I said we only had 5. Well, I was close. Okay. This one is Santa with the silver jet. And this one kind of goes back to, this one actually almost has like a Huros feel to it. Doesn't feel a whole lot like BluBom that we recognize right now. But this is BluBom with a jet. I think this would be a great piece if maybe you did a trip, a family trip or something, and you wanted to commemorate the trip, flying somewhere. I just think this would be a fun one. Maybe you did a trip during Christmas or something. Or yeah, you're going to do a trip. You're gonna take somebody on a trip and you want to tell them, you give them this ornament and inside it you reveal what you're doing. Ooh, that would be fun. That would be fun. This is Santa with a silver jet. Okay. And then Let me switch here. This one is called, I like this one. I really like this one. Wait till I spin this. Yeah, this one, guys, definitely watch the video on this one because the pictures, no matter what we try, cannot do justice. So this one is called Rainbow Pendant Drop. And it is definitely a very classic primary color reflector in pendant shapes. Very bold design. But I'll come up close in a minute. I just kind of want you to see it from this angle of the pendants. And you can see that you've got the purples and the reds and the greens and the blues. It is a rainbow color. There it is from the top, though. Very, very, very reflective. You can see how the colors are going there. Let's go this way. That's gorgeous. I love this. Now, let's see if I can get close enough. Yeah, see the glitter there? Look at that. That's so pretty. So, so pretty. Could you imagine that on a spinner? And they matched the glitter down on the bottom. So you've got that iridescent glitter. I just think this is gorgeous. This is Rainbow Pendant Drop. Love this. So definitely, now you can see when you look at it online versus here, you can see the difference on being able to see the video. Okay, 2 more pieces. So I've not shown you any of the tree toppers. I'm going to take that off, but I need that tag. Come on. It decides not to cooperate on the second to last one.
Do you want mine?
How does that decide to work that way? Hold on. I will make it work. Da-da! Okay. This is called the Colored Star Tree Topper. And I'm just going to back it up. Back it up. So we're doing that tree design, and you have that rainbow design going on. Size-wise, we are looking at, that's a 12-inch topper. 12-inch. I'm going to come up really close. So the first thing I want to show you is you've got a nice wide opening on that. And you can see how high up it goes because you don't reach any bottleneck until you're almost halfway up. So that's a good amount of support for this tree topper if you were going to use this. And then you've got the ultra fine glitter here. And then each one of the colors are separated by thin glitter lines. And if you go to the tips, let's get to this tip. It shows it really easy. You can see that they have it finished off with glitter on the bottoms.
They almost look like light bulbs.
It does look like light bulbs. I'm kind of trying to go slow so you can see the... Sometimes it takes my camera a minute to adjust. But just so you can see the color palette. So if you want a vibrant rainbow colored tree topper, I think you found it.
Or you could just displayed on a candle.
Oh, this definitely could go like on a candlestick, could be put in a center. I mean, I have seen so many creative ways. I mean, one of these times we have to get a powwow together and talk about the creative ways that people display their tree toppers. How fun would that be?
That would be cool.
Okay, so now here's the final piece. And there's something kind of, this did not come in the shipment, but let me show it to you. So you guys know, let me bring it up. Tag. Hold on, I'm coming. I'm trying to get it to clean. Okay. So we need to talk about this piece, okay? This is a very special piece that we got. And some of you saw this on BluBom's site, and we only had a limited supply. We had about 2 extra that had not been sold before the shipment came in. And of course, the minute the shipment came in and we inspected it, we had a little bit of a snafu, which is one of the reasons I try very hard to always save like 1 or 2 pieces back when we do any kind of pre-orders or anything. So in case there's an issue or breakage, that hopefully I don't have to come to the person that ordered last and break some bad news. So this guy is big. I'm saying, wasn't he like, Jamie, do my ruler. I thought he was like 16 or 18 inches. Here you go. Hold on, I'm getting measurements because he's big. Just pull straight. 17 inches. So let me bring this back. This is an incredible piece of artistry. He is huge. This is called Regal Glow, and this is all free blown pieces. Now I'm coming from the distance just for you to see it. And then I'm going to come close for you to see this. Now, Miss Leah, I want to tell you, so we kind of paused on waiting for the show to show you this, and there's a reason why. The reason why we paused on showing you this is because this piece came in with a scuff. Now let me see if I can get it, and I got to find it first so that I can show it. I'm going to hold it here. Where's my light? Thank you.
It's a scuff, not a scratch.
Yeah, it is not a scratch, but because, there you guys see. Jamie, will you come and hold this light right here, and I'm going to point to it. If you back up on the pictures, you'll see that we've tried to show that mark. So right there is a mark on it. Quite frankly, it would not bug me. However, I do not feel that I could not point this out to you. So this is the only piece right now that we have. I'm going to try to get the quantity in there, but I did not want it to show up right now before the show because I felt like it was very important for you to see that one mark. So here's what I will do. On this piece that we have, I'm kind of letting you kind of see it, because it's absolutely incredible. On this piece that I have, I will hold till tomorrow morning. Should I wait till tomorrow? No, here's what I will do. I will wait for a half an hour after the show. go in and you have time to put your name on the wait list. Go look for Regal Glow, put your name on the wait list, and then as soon as the count goes up, notifications will go out. I am so sorry. I'm not trying to make this crazy and a mad rush, but I also did not want this to be up before the show where people did not get to see or hear my one concern about this piece, because I don't want you to think that we did not notice it. We inspect these very closely. So that means in between now and 10:15, go over to the website, search Regal Glow, and you can put your name on the list. And then this one will go up. This is the one that will ship. And if somebody wants it, may the best man win. But that's all I've got for tonight, guys. That is the last of the pieces. I hope you've had fun. Miss Jamie, can I hand this off to you? Because this is like a royal scepter. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. But if you look on the pictures, we also tried to show you very closely what's going on with it. So with that being said, guys, you guys have been a gem. We have coming up, Curonics is going to drop next week. So we will have some new releases going onto the site for pre-order. They won't be in stock, but we're working on getting you videos and everything so that you can shop with confidence. We also will be we're going to get a live schedule going. So we're going to have some things during the day. We'll have some things in the evening. So we're getting that good together. So if there's special lives that you guys would like to see, always drop me an email and I'll put it together. So with that being said, I hope you had a great time. Guys, thank you so much for your support. You always know where to find me if you have any questions. I hope that you've enjoyed this BluBom unboxing. It's been a great 2 nights that we've had with these. And our new BluBom is on the site, ready for pre-order, supposed to arrive in September. Without a doubt, we'll have another unboxing and do that when that arrives. And I think that's all. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight. We'll see you around again soon. As I always say, glitter hugs, sparkling smiles, share some glitter with some people because you guys, it makes them happy. I love you guys. Have a great night. Pleasant dreams. See you around soon. Bye-bye.